Well, for the third time in the history of Kenya, the military is rolling out a full-scale state funeral honors, this time for the third president of the Republic of Kenya, Emilio Mwai Kibaki. From a stately gun carriage to an elaborate military procession, the Kenya Defense Forces are giving the country a glimpse into some of the most exclusive traditions of the military. Citizen TV's Hassan Mugambi was guided through the intricate military rituals by Citizen TV's Defense and Military Affairs expert, retired Brigadier General Ahmed Mohamed.
To an ordinary Kenyan, it is simply a frame and mount to transport artillery and support the gun barrel. But today, it serves a different purpose altogether, that of transporting a fallen former commander-in-chief of the Defense Forces. The gun carrier, a special vehicle used to transport artillery in battlefields, also doubles up as one to accord a military officer the highest form of honor.
That's exactly what it was. Again, reflecting the importance of artillery in theater as a very important instrument of choice, in theater. I know if you talk to my artillery colleagues, they'll tell you the glory that goes in artillery. And they say, the term they use, where they say that where the glory goes, where the guns go, there the glory goes.
The importance of the person on board evident. Officers from the ranks of colonel were picked to guard the body round the clock. They moved the casket bearing the remains of retired President Mwai Kibaki from Lee Funeral Home. Lining the route was a quarter guard by officers from the Kenya Army donned in official regalia. In fusion, they mounted the casket on the carrier.
You saw that the coffin is well draped in the national colors, and the vehicle itself, therefore, has that honor to reflect the person or dignitary it is carrying. And therefore, at the front, you'll see the two flags. One, the national flag, and of course, the presidential standard, which belongs to the president. And then, him being a five-star general, you'll see the 5 pellets at the front of the vehicle to indicate whose procession it is.
The carriage was then escorted by military outriders in front and on the flanks of the slow-moving vehicle. When the body got to Parliament buildings, it was accorded an armed salute honor before being placed on the platform where the late president is to lie in state on top of drapes corresponding his presidential standard.
In this case, there were about 8 pallbearers of the rank of full colonel, commanded by a brigadier, a 1-star general.
The military officers took turns to stand on each of the corners in rotation. They did so with their heads down, signifying grief.
Putting their full respect in this regard, as I always say, they are not really security. It is part of the ceremony that they are there to provide and show that respect for the commander-in-chief.
When the sun set, the officers ferried the body back to the Lee Funeral Home, where they will secure it on a rotational guard duty and repeat the process again Tuesday. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.